Hello and welcome to the air-to-air training for the AJS-37 Viggen. This information is available in the manual in the air-to-air weapons employment section. Active pause is engaged so I can go over a few points. The Viggen is limited to short-range air-to-air weapons. Available options are the RB-05A. This is an air-to-ground missile that can be used in air-to-air mode, but don't expect good results versus maneuvering targets. Against large aircraft, like transports, with practice, it is a viable option. The RB-24, essentially a Sidewinder 9B rear aspect, and two all-aspect short-range IR missiles, the RB-24J and the RB-74. It is capable of using gun pods on two hard points. Each pod has 150 rounds of 30mm ammunition. However, gun pods will be covered in a later mission. Today you are loaded with two RB-05As, two RB-74s, and two RB-24s. Up first is the RB-05A. This missile is manually guided by the pilot, and to be perfectly honest can be extremely difficult to score a hit without practicing. Before we get started, if not already done, ensure the following keybinds are set. RB-05 stick pitch up and stick pitch down. RB-05 stick yaw left and yaw right, and V1 fix. Press spacebar to continue. With the keybind set, let's get started. First, set the weapon selector knob to left. This sets the RB-05A fusing to air mode. Next, set the weapon interval selector mode knob to the wingspan of the target, or close to it. We will be firing at a pair of IL-76s, so in this case set it to 50 meters. Set the radar mode to A1 or A2. Set master mode to ANF. Flip the trigger safety lever to the up position. Okay, we're all set up. Press spacebar to continue. Steer towards the target and place the reticle on the HUD over the target and lock it up with T1 fix. If you can't see the targeting reticle on the HUD, try lowering the seat. Done correctly, the symbology on the HUD will change to resemble this. If you are further than 4 kilometers away from the target, the symbology will change again at 4 kilometers for more precise ranging. Keep closing until the wingspan of the target, represented by the horizontal line, is approximately the same width as the two outside vertical lines, then press weapon release. Recommended firing distance is 2,800 meters. Fire only one missile at a time. Steer the missile with the keybinds for the RB-05 pitch and yaw. Keep the flare over the target and do not lead your target. Splash 1, good hit. Second, transport straight ahead. Two for two. Well done. We'll set up for the IR-guided missiles next. There are two ways to enable the IR-guided missiles. The fastest method is to use the keybind auto-throttle disconnect/IR missile fast select. This would typically be used if you were jumped and didn't want to fumble in response. The other method is to set the weapon selector knob to IR-RB. Go ahead and select IR air-to-air mode now. Use whatever method you prefer. Ahead of you there is a group of 4 AN-26B transports orbiting between B1 and B2 at 5,000 meters altitude. Set the wingspan for 30 meters. You can lock them up again with T1 fix. However, you do not need to use the radar ranging for IR missiles, especially if you prefer not to advertise your position. In the Viggen you cannot choose the hard point for the missile, and typically it would be loaded with the same type of IR missile on all hard points. I've loaded the Viggen this way to allow for you to practice all aspect and rear aspect targeting. The order should be RB-24, RB-74 twice, then RB-24. You can cage and uncage the RB-74 IR missiles to allow the seeker head to search and find the targets easier. You'll notice an additional little circle on the HUD seeking and tracking the target. Find the transports and use them for target practice. AWACS is available on 251 MHz if needed. Special 3.
Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 28544 at 16,000 knots.
That concludes this lesson. So you can see the Viggen is very limited in its air-to-air capabilities, but it is a ground attack aircraft, not an interceptor. Two key takeaways in my opinion are, you should practice with the RB-05, and the Viggen's IR missiles are easily spoofed by flares, so firing very close to minimum range is a good tactic. Good luck and have fun.
At 16,000.